As much as space inspires us to imagine and explore, it doesn't exactly welcome that exploration. You've got deadly radiation, extreme cold, lack of oxygen, and those are just the start. Some of the most tempting destinations in our solar system are home to the most hostile environments you can imagine. But Earth also has its fair share of hostile places, and we can use them to prepare space probes and even astronauts for some of the most unwelcoming places in our solar system. And that includes our nearest neighbor, the Moon. Even though it's the one other world humans have walked on, the idea of something like a lunar colony is still a major challenge. Any long-term explorers would need protection from radiation and the constant shower of micrometeorites.
Because
unlike on Earth, there's no atmosphere to burn them. Mars' surface is unbelievably dry and cold, and its thin atmosphere means that its soil can't catch a break from radiation. So if it has life at all, it's probably microscopic and buried beneath the surface for protection. And NASA is developing a rover that they hope will be able to detect life like this. And luckily, we have just the place on Earth to test it out. The Atacama Desert in Chile is one of the driest places on Earth. Some areas get just 1 to 3 millimeters of rain per year. Between this and the chemical makeup of its soil, it's about as close to a Martian environment as you can get on our muggy planet.
There's nothing on Mars. We never went to the Moon. Nothing has left Earth's magnetosphere. We can't even leave Earth's thermosphere. Everything we have made has been launched in low Earth orbit and then redeployed to come back to the Earth and land in the Atacama Desert. Artemis is only going into low Earth orbit. It's not going any further than the middle thermosphere, if it can even get there, and if they can create active shielding to go with the passive shielding that is already being used at 230 miles up. The only reason we could be there, in the lower thermosphere. This is all theater. Every time you see these videos, it's just simply propaganda, misdirection, a simple truth stated in a great fantasy. We're creating technology for the military, NASA's R&D. This is the Atacama Desert. It's not Mars. It's just as simple as that. Apollo landed in the Arizona desert. The end.